What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another Ride and Dad channel video, or welcome if it's first time. Either way, very glad to have you. Let's roll the intro, come back, tell you how we're gonna make this bike way more comfortable.
Riding down a YouTube channel, it's the Riding Down a YouTube channel, it's the Riding Down a YouTube channel, it's the Riding Down a feeling you found.
All right, so you saw, I forget where I'm at, so you either saw last video or several videos ago where I put the Cadillac wheels on. Well, I have changed the front, and I didn't show you a whole separate video on it because it's the exact same process as the first one, so there was no reason to do that. But anyway, I changed them to the regular plastic Delrin sliders with the Extreme Chacho upgrade, so it's got some gold colorings on there, and this is why. Obviously, you already saw the thumbnail, but we have SBC brand, what is that? SBC Performance, SBC Performance, not to be confused with SPC Performance. SBC Performance, and these are specifically for, hopefully camera focused, these are specifically for mounting onto crash bars. So you'll see the back has, there you go, that's a better angle. It has a little hole or a channel for it, and it has other holes so you can mount it like this, and then obviously both sides. So for us, this one is gonna go on the left side, and it should be very comfortable. Last trip, so here, okay, let me back up a little bit on why I'm even doing this. So again, didn't do a video because I didn't want to waste everybody's time. It's a 5-second thing. I have changed seats, which I will be doing a review video on the Road Sofa, and then when I have a little bit more time on this seat, a review video on this as well. But this specific seat is from Lepera. It's the tail whip, and it is the, what do they call it? They call it the further forward or out, they call it the out front or up front. Out front or up front, I think it is. But whatever it is, it moves the rider forward. I think technically it drops the rider down like a ½ inch or whatever too, but anyway, it moves forward, which means I don't have like super wide hips. I'm not like a big guy, obviously, hence the further forward seat. And the reason I did this was because when I did the handlebar setup, it's the perfect height for me. I don't like complete straight from the shoulders. I like a little bit further down. Perfect height, but it's a little bit further forward. I could do it comfortably, but the backrest on that seat did nothing for me. And then it was just like, it was kind of a weird angle. So I decided to try this seat. This seat so far, I only have like 200, 300 miles on it. I love this seat. Not only is it super comfortable out of the box, I can't speak for passenger spot. My wife has yet to be on it, so who knows how that's gonna go, hopefully well. But it looks cool. Fuel Moto it's the Fuel Moto specific tail whip, and they had a sale on it, so it was like 450 bucks. And this is normally like a 700 or so seat, depending on where you get it from. So no brainer to try it out. But yeah, so anyway, pushes me up forward, so I gotta really, the position is perfect now. However, because you're further forward, the tank is pushing my knees out a little bit, and I can put my feet on the floorboards just fine, but somebody who is not really flexible like me also, and just like kind of tight joints and stuff around, it's a personal problem. But someone like me in this position, it wears out my hips, like trying to force my legs closed, like on highway speeds where the wind's pushing your knees out. So I've tried experimenting putting my feet up on the crash bars as like highway pegs, and that kind of fixed it. So last trip I did specifically, I put them on there, and that was like perfect. So not only are these going to provide these are super grippy. So it matches you'll see when we get closer, it matches my thrash and floorboards perfectly. But they do a really good job with this diamond texture. This is really, like, even just the hand barely putting pressure on it, it's very, very grippy. So I know my feet will not fall off this. So not only will this provide a more stable position for my feet to lock onto, but it's gonna push it up about ½ inch, anywhere between 1/4 and ½ inch further forward. So it's gonna be even more bent knees, even more comfortable position. So in the box, you get 2 of these. And you get all your, those grade 8? No, but stainless hardware. And then the other 2 pieces to lock onto. Now I'm specifically going to put it on, probably gonna put it right there where it's sitting flush with the end, and it's on the Delrin slider. I am going to get on and off the bike a couple times, you know, put my feet at different angles and stuff and move it all around. But these do fit. They say it on the website, but I might be wrong saying it right now. It should fit any 3/4, I think it is. I believe that's what these crash bars are, or maybe 1 3/4, or 1 1/3, whatever it is. They fit the majority of crash bar sizes. They do fit. They're not like specifically for the Santoro Works crash bars. But let's go ahead, start putting these on. I'm gonna use some red Loctite on these, only because it's on a plastic Delrin slider, and the red Loctite I have is in a tube. It doesn't work that great anyway, and I don't want to chance blue because I'm actually going for a ride in about 10 minutes. So I'm gonna use just a dab of that, and hopefully we'll be okay.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand, and damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and f*** all the doubters, they're just your downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. Off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce.
All right, so they are on the bike. I gotta be honest with you, I'm not in love with how they look. It just, I don't know. There's just something about it. It looks like maybe too much is going on. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but they feel good, at least sitting on the bike, so I don't know how they're gonna feel when I'm out and about and actually like practically using them. Worst case scenario, they're super easy to come off. Really, honestly, even if I really wanna like remove them and they left a lot of damage, it's just a plastic slider. This slider is like 40 or 50 bucks, I think, to replace this set. So that's not bad at all. I didn't wanna chance it and put it on the metal. Nothing is touching the metal. So yeah. Hopefully everything is good, and I will let you guys know in the future if they're still on the bike or if they suck for what I want or whatever. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you have a better choice. Yes, I did put that safety, I don't know what to call it, like the grip, almost like skateboard tape, like from 3M. I got it Lowe's, like a roll of it a while back. I put that on there and I tried that. That was okay. But it's not the best given my position on this bike because my feet are already, they're not like on the Softail I had a lot of room so I could really put pressure on my feet would stay. There wasn't that much here. So this, bumping it up like a quarter, half an inch, whatever it is, and then this knurling, that should really help my feet just stick and stay planted on the highway and really not have any, not worries, but any, I don't know what, I'm just rambling at this point, so I'm sorry. But yeah, these should be good. I'll let you know. Description has the links to this build series, all the other build series, Instagram, discount codes from Tucker Speed to hook it up. The link for this product will be in the description as always for the specific build series video you're watching. Make sure you like, subscribe. I really do appreciate that. It helps me and the channel out, and I think I deserve it. Thank you guys very much for watching, and until the next time, ride safe, have fun. Dad out.